Hi, my name is DeAndra Young, and today I'm going to take a few moments to explain to you about medication errors, which is taught in the Nursing 330 class titled Law and Ethics for Healthcare Professionals in the University of Mount Olive RN to BSN degree program. This video is an assignment for my Master of Science in Nursing degree program at the University of Mount Olive. I'm going to start off by giving you a brief overview of medication errors. So a medication error is an error where there's commission or omission of any step along the pathway that begins when a prescription is first written by a clinician and ends when the patient actually receives the medication. Medication errors have been estimated to occur at a rate of 5 per 100 medication administrations. They injure hundreds of thousands of people every year in the United States. However, they can be prevented. One way to ensure that we are administering medications safely is by following the 6 rights. The 6 rights consist of the right patient, right medication, right dose, right time, right route, and right documentation. The first one, the right patient. Ask the patient their first and last name and date of birth. Does what the patient tell you match the order? The second is the right medication. The medication that you have, does it match the order that you had? Be vigilant with look-alike and sound-alike medications. Right dose. Does the strength and dosage match the order? Are we administering half, whole, or multiple tablets? Right time. Does the administration time match the order? If we're administering PRN medications, has enough time elapsed between the last PRN dosage? Right route. Does the route match the order? Are we giving these medicines by mouth? Are we giving them rectally, subcutaneously? Can these medications be crushed? And last, right documentation. Document immediately after administering medication. We all know what we learned in Nursing 101 is if it's not documented, it's not done. So medication administration errors are typically thought of as a failure in one of the 6 rights of medication administration. These rights have been historically incorporated into nursing curriculum as a standard process to ensure safe medication administration. So let's say we received an order for Tylenol 650 milligrams to be administered to Jane Doe, date of birth 1/1/1960. You go in to give Miss Jane Doe her medicine. You ask her name and date of birth. They match the order. However, the only thing that you have on the order is to administer Tylenol 650 milligrams. This order is incomplete. We don't have an administration time. We don't have an administration route or dosage. Are we supposed to give this patient 2 325 milligram tablets by mouth? Or are we giving her 1 650 milligram suppository rectally? In this case, the nurse should seek clarification for this order. We as nurses have to remain vigilant in making sure that we are administering medications properly. A lot of the time, the medication errors occur when the medication is being prescribed, and we as nurses typically catch these errors. And so if we continue to remain vigilant, we can prevent many of these errors from occurring. So in closing, I just want to reiterate that medication errors are common. However, they can be prevented if we take appropriate measures. I would like to thank you all for your time and attention today. Please go on into the Nursing Student Center within the next 3 days and complete the short survey. Thanks.